and the right to seek asylum. Constitutional protection of asylum in the EU. In the European Union, the right to seek asylum has constitutional recognition. Article 18 of the Charter of Fundamental Rights of the EU guarantees the right to asylum with due respect for the rules of the Geneva Convention and the protocol relating to the status of refugees. Additionally, Article 19 of the Charter reinforces the principle of non-refoulement and prohibits collective expulsions. These fundamental rights ensure that EU member states cannot lawfully return individuals to countries where they would face persecution or serious harm and must assess asylum claims individually and fairly. The Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union, TFEU, under Article 78, provides the legal foundation for the development of a common European asylum system, CES. Under the Treaty on the Functioning of the EU, TFEU, the CES aims to establish a uniform status of asylum and subsidiary protection, common standards for reception conditions, harmonized procedures for examining asylum claims, and a mechanism to determine which member state is responsible for processing applications. This legal framework reflects the EU's collective responsibility to uphold international protection standards while managing migration fairly and efficiently. Key instruments of the Common European Asylum System, CEAS, is made up of several core legal instruments. The Asylum Procedures Directive sets out minimum procedural standards. The Qualification Directive defines refugee and subsidiary protection status. The Reception Conditions Directive ensures decent living conditions for applicants. The Dublin III regulation assigns responsibility for examining asylum claims to one member state. The Eurodac regulation manages fingerprint data to track applicants across borders. These instruments aim to harmonise asylum processes across member states, reduce secondary movements, and promote solidarity. However, their implementation is uneven, leading to significant disparities in asylum outcomes and reception conditions. We will study the Common European Asylum System in detail later. Upcoming videos will explain each part of the system.